The moon doesn't make its own light, it just holds what the sun has lent. And still it owns the whole of night, still knows exactly what it meant. Borrowed light is light enough, borrowed strength gets through the rough. Borrowed light, still warm and real, still everything you need to feel. I've been running on borrowed things, on the courage left by others, on the warmth that memory brings, on the love of distant mothers. Borrowed light is light enough, borrowed strength gets through the rough. Borrowed light, still warm and real, still everything you need to feel. Nothing wrong with borrowed, nothing wrong with leaned. Some of the best things were never fully mine to keep, still shining. Even on borrowed light. There's a thermal in my chest tonight, a pocket of warm rising air. I didn't light it, didn't fight it, it just arrived and settled there. Thermal, rising slow and warm, something calm inside the storm. Thermal, lift me soft and high, not too close to any sky. I've been cold for long enough, that warmth feels almost foreign. I hold it like it might be rough to keep, like something borrowed. Thermal, rising slow and warm, something calm inside Patient dark waits every evening for me to finally arrive, without judging or deceiving, just glad to find me still alive. The patient dark, always here, never asking, never fear. The patient dark, everything I need inside. It never rushes me to sleep or asks me why I'm still awake. The patient dark agrees to keep whatever of me I can make. The patient dark, always here, never asking, never fear. The patient dark, warm and wide, everything I need inside. The dark is more patient than anything, more patient than daylight, more patient than people, more patient than time. The patient dark, always waiting for me, always there. The things I fought to learn have become the things I breathe. The hardest lessons turn into what I don't have to believe. Second nature, warning deep. These are mine now, mine to keep. Second nature, soft and real, no longer something I have to feel. Second nature, it's just there, like breathing cool and deep. inside a blue radius of everything I call my own. The circle of my daily status, the orbit I have always known. Blue radius, soft and mine, everything inside this line. Circle is my game. Blue radius, soft and mine, everything inside this line. Blue radius, cool and wide, everything I hold inside. Blue radius, this is home. Some things reveal themselves so slowly, you barely notice they have changed. What once felt distant feels more holy. What once seemed wild feels arranged. The slow reveal, patience made real, everything in its own time to feel. The slow reveal, soft and long, takes the whole night to become a song. I've learned to wait for the slow showing of what was always underneath. The quiet understanding growing of everything beneath the sheath. The slow reveal, patience made real. takes the whole night to become a song. Don't rush the revealing, let it come as it comes. Some truths need the full night to find their way home. Still revealing, still becoming clear, worth waiting for. Second class, and I'm still thinking of the way you said my name. Not quite swimming, not quite sinking, just the night doing its thing again. Second class, low and slow, all the places I won't go. Second class, soft and true, still not thinking less of you. I'm not sad, I want you to know. I'm just quiet in a comfortable way, the kind of quiet that doesn't show, but fills you up at end of day. Second class, low and slow, all the places I won't go. Second class, soft and true, still not thinking less of you. This is not a sad song, this is just the night, being long and honest, being dark and right. Second class. Low and slow, still here. There's a harbor light across the bay. I've been watching it for hours now. It doesn't ask me what to say, it just holds its place and shows me how. Steady in the dark and white, something constant on my side. Harbor light, don't go out, this what stillness is about. Harbor light, soft and far, close each one where I most belong. 100 nights, mine to keep. Every surface, every deep. 100 nights, real and true. Everything I found and knew. 100 nights. And still counting. The night never gets old. The indigo hours sit between the blue of night and the black of deep. The most beautiful I've ever seen. The color that belongs to sleep. Indigo, the hour's own shade, where the sharpest edges fade. Indigo hours, hold me here in the color without fear. Indigo hours, deep and wide. Everything I feel inside. I've started looking for this color in the hour before I rest. It makes everything feel fuller, like the night is at its best. Indigo, the hour's own shade, where the sharpest edges fade. Indigo hours, hold me here in the color without fear. Indigo hours, deep and wide. Everything I feel inside. Indigo, the most honest color, only visible if you stay up late enough. I walk through glass and neon streets, where every window holds a light. The city hums beneath my feet, and no one ever the change is slow, like precious systems no one tracks. It moves in ways I barely know and settles somewhere in the cracks. In a weather, mine alone, a climate only I have known. In a weather, shifting still, moving always, always will. Some days it's clear and some days not. Some nights it presses like a front. I've learned to work with what I've got and face the forecast more than blunt. In a weather, mine alone, a climate only I have known. In a weather, shifting still, moving always, always will. You can't control the weather inside any more than clouds outside. You just dress for it and go. Partly cloudy. Chance of something good. Half awake and half inside. A dream I haven't finished yet. Somewhere between the dark and light, a place I haven't learned to let. Half awake, half somewhere else. Better than either by itself. Half awake, warm and loose. Nothing left to win or lose. Half awake, soft in between. The best place I have ever been. I don't reach for the phone tonight. Don't check the hour or the news. I stay inside this borderlight, this comfortable kind of confused. Half awake, half somewhere else. Better than either by itself. Half awake, warm and loose. Nothing left to win or lose. Half awake, soft in between. The best place I have ever been. Don't wake me yet. something close above my head. Not the open sky and all its height, but something warm and sheltered instead. Low canopy, close and kind. A ceiling for the restless mind. The open sky has its own beauty, its vastness and its endless reach. But tonight my heart requires duty to something closer, something each. Low canopy, close and kind. A ceiling for the restless mind. Low canopy, hold me near. Something warm when I am here. Low canopy, soft and white. Something above, to step inside. Just close enough, just sheltered enough. That's all I need tonight. By evening I can map myself more clearly. The day has drawn the borders in. I know my edges slightly more sincerely. I know more exactly where I begin. Evening cartography, soft and slow, mapping everything I know. Evening cartography, mine to read. the truth of living. Still mapping, still discovering new edges. The map is always incomplete. Covered everything in soft, no dramatic pronouncement, just the low and drifting loft. Fog index, visibility low, only feeling what I know. Fog index, soft and gray, hiding what I can't convey. Fog index, close and near, everything unclear but clear. I've stopped trying to see through it to find the edges of the thing. Sometimes you just move into it and trust whatever fog can bring. Fog index, visibility low, only feeling what I know. Fog index, soft and gray, hiding what I can't convey. Fog index, close and near, everything unclear but clear. The fog knows something I don't. I'm learning to trust that. I take inventory of my shadows, the ones I've named and ones I haven't, the ones that live in mental meadows, the ones that make the quiet happen. Shadow inventory, soft and true. Some of them I never knew. Shadow inventory, mine to keep. Everything that lives in deep. Shadow inventory, dark and real. The honest side of how I feel. Shadow inventory, mine to keep. Everything that lives in deep. Shadow inventory, dark and real. The honest side of how I feel. Even shadows need tending. I'm learning to tend mine. Amber light through curtain thin. The night is doing what it does. I let the evening settle in and rest inside the quiet buzz. Midnight amber, warm and gold. A story only night has told. Midnight amber, soft refrain. The kind of beauty needed one that's right, not beautiful but fully worth